Auto Club, and what we saw was an exciting action amount of racing we saw from our Xfinity series, and now we move up to Cup. We want to welcome you guys from the booth tonight. It is myself, Code Red Dew, Mr. Bronk, who got a chance to join us in the Xfinity booth earlier, and then Xfinity Series driver Electric Days, who you saw him racing in the Xfinity Series, and then the race winner for the Xfinity Series, Mr. JoJo. Welcome, guys, to the booth.
How's it going?
Doing all right.
What's
All right, well, first of all, I want to say congratulations to you, Mr. JoJo, and yet, what an exciting action of racing we're going to be seeing tonight, Bronk. How do you feel with the race tonight, as far as from the Cup Series side?
Well, man, just watching that Xfinity race, I don't think there's going to be as many cautions as there was in the Xfinity race, but I'm sure there will be quite a few. And also how we saw it at the end of the race with JoJo and Kenny almost running out of gas. That could be a big factor. If there's no cautions, they have to rely on green flag pit stops. We could see another exciting end to this race.
And yet, last time that we was here, it was Nobes that got himself the win. So yet, Electric Days, I'm going to ask you a question. How do you feel about Nobes' chances to get a chance to win tonight?
I feel like they have been increased adding on to what he been doing in the season. I really do believe in him to finish in the top five for this race.
All right, and JoJo, like I mentioned, our race winner earlier. How do you feel about these drivers' chances to win tonight? And yet, what is going to be the main key strategy from your point of view?
Well, first on the chances, I think anyone can win this race. You saw in the Xfinity race, nearly everyone was in the top five at one point. And then for strategy for these guys, they just got to keep it clean. The guys in the final stage, who's going to make it out? Okay, hold on. Let me reword that. The guys in the final stage, I think you're going to have to be in the top five most of that final stage to be up there at the end, because I think they'll keep it clean after the first two stages for sure.
That I definitely do agree. And yet, from what we saw, I think it was at Sonoma, and I believe Joker got a chance to get that win. I believe right there, Bronk. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Joker won Sonoma, so yet now he's looking forward to try to win two in a row here at Auto Club, and yet,
Due to a critical mistake from Heredia.
yeah, due to a critical mistake from Heredia, but yet I'm assuming you guys know that after a mistake that Heredia made, you best believe he's going to focus on trying to redeem himself tonight. Bronk, I'm gonna start off with you. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah, this is for sure a redemption race for Heredia. He was top one, top two. He didn't slip out of the top five last week in Sonoma. I think that's going to be the same case here today at Auto Club. This is definitely going to be one of these races that Heredia is going to try his hardest to win.
I mean, from Heredia's point of view, he is definitely been the one that has gotten 12 wins in his Cup career. So yet you best believe he's going to try to go for win number 13. So yet, JoJo, you got a chance to run with Heredia in the Cup Series. What do you think the what do you think the strategy is going to be for Heredia to get a chance to go back up to the front and get himself another win?
He's got to show the dominance he shows at a bunch of these tracks. You got to run up front, make some aggressive passes, let him know he's there to win today.
I definitely do agree, but yet earlier in the race, we've seen some deaths happening between Tiger NASCAR and Crab. Bronk, you saw that. Do you think we'll end up seeing any more deaths as far as that concerned?
Um, well, these drivers are going to battle pretty heavy and pretty aggressive for pretty much the whole race. I think we're going to see some high impact crashes, especially coming out of the corners onto the backstretch.
I definitely do agree. Hopefully, we won't see anyone doing a Travis Pastrana backflip up on the front stretch like we saw Crab doing it. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go and get to our Cup Series standings right now. It is the Heredia God who is still in the lead in points with one win thus far, and yet it is Riley, then Fistbuster, then Always Joker, who I mentioned, gotten 2 wins, then Captain Jack, the Ghost, or the Ghost, McCard, Masoaps, AK, and Dallin up in the top 10. So yeah, that is your current top 10 as far as the standings. Below the cutoff line, it is Mike G, Drunkfest, Terrell the Phantom, Color, Fluffy Sacks, Matty Black, and our very own, who was up in the broadcast booth earlier, B. Brody. So yeah, you guys wonder, Brody's wanting to make himself, to redeem himself after a struggling start to the season. Jojo, you got a chance to race with Brody multiple times, and yet, how do you think his pressure of winning is going to go into tonight?
Well, Brody's honestly really good at these 2 mile tracks. Last season, Michigan, he was always up front and Auto Club. So I don't think he's got too much pressure. He knows he's good. He knows if it comes to fuel saving, he's really good as well. So he's also got a really good chance tonight.
All right, Electric Days, you've gotten yourself involved into many crazy situations in the Xfinity race earlier. How do you think traffic's going to play out for these drivers?
It's all out to don't stay in the back of the pack because that's where all the chaos has been happening. As you've seen in the Xfinity, it usually don't carry over to NCS, but some of it probably will because the cars are more looser and more faster than Xfinity. So
Yeah, yeah,
should see some
definitely.
good racing.
All right, it is our time to get a chance to pick who is our race winners. Bronk, my good old buddy Opal, who is your race winner for tonight?
Well, man, I'm going with my good old buddy, old pal, Mr. Brody. I think he's gonna redeem himself. I think it's gonna be a battle between him and Heredia of who's gonna have the biggest redemption. Like you said, Brody is good on the mile-and-a-half tracks. I think he's gonna show up and show out.
All right, all right, there, Mr. Jojo, who is your race winner for tonight?
I'm going to pick Sharp. I think
Sharp.
Sharp hasn't been able to race a couple races this season.
All right, we're allowed to join. All right, we're allowed to join, guys. All right, you guys got your invites, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
and not last but certainly not least, Mr. Electric Days, who is your race winner for the Auto Club 400?
I got. It's hard to tell because anybody can win this race, as you said. But I do have the sixes, my boy Allen, to win this race. I think he's underrated.
He definitely looked really, really good in Texas. I will say this. He looked really, really good in Texas, battling out with Joker. So, can't wait to see how that goes. And you best believe Nobes wants to get a chance to get himself a win because to our Canadian viewers, it is Canada Day. So, happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian watchers out there.
Yes, sir. Happy Canadian Independence Day.
And most of
Happy
all,
Canadian.
we hope you guys have a great 4th of July weekend. And speaking of the 4th of July weekend, you will see some drivers running some patriotic schemes. Green
Green
flag up in the
flag.
air. And yet, and as
Whoa.
I mentioned, you see Riley up there representing, got himself a patriotic scheme. Really,
United
really,
States Air Force scheme, I believe.
yeah, you are correct. And you see the 40, I think the 14. Here comes the 21 of, who is that? The Ghost, I believe?
That is the
Yeah.
Ghost. And the 4 car of Nobes right behind him with his teammate Mike G behind him, and Riley is on the outside off the pace here. Well, not off the pace, but out of the groove.
Yeah, you best believe the Ghost is trying to make a huge standpoint for Penske. I mean, either him, Fireslayer, Sharp, or Masos, they definitely want to go 3 for 3 because you got to think about this though. In the trucks and now the Xfinity series, they've won 2 in a row thus far.
That is the Ghost out there in the lead. It looks like he is gapping the field here, broadening his lead in that FBP Menards 21 Mustang.
And you best believe that you see the four of Nobes in that bush light apple scheme. He's trying
Bush.
bush light
Yes,
apple
sir.
scheme, trying to work his way up to Nobes. So yet it has been so far. The top three has been nothing but Fords thus far, and the only Chevy I see. It looks like you see the 8 of Phantom, Terrell the Phantom. He's been needing some good runs thus far, and good to see him up in the top 5. Good for him.
Man, I love that 14 Barstool Sports paint schemes. Back-to-back World War champions on the hood. Very patriotic for 4th of July weekend.
And from all of us here in the league, we hope you guys have a great 4th of July weekend. I know there's going to be some tropical stuff down to Florida, so please, if you're up in the Florida area, please be careful and be safe out there. So yet it has been all Fords. It has been nothing but the Ghost, Nobes, and the 14 of Mike G. And then here comes Drunk Fest in 5th. He's trying to make sure that the Ford party keeps going besides the Chevy.
We got a big cluster back here.
Yeah.
Back here behind the 48, it looks like, as we saw in the Xfinity race, clusters coming off of turns were not good. So we're going to see how that pans out.
And Bronk, if what me, you, and Brody saw in the Xfinity race is that clusters equals death, and I hope that is not the case. I hope that is not
Cluster
the case.
equal flip like crab down the racetrack.
or Tiger NASCAR, but yeah, much love to
Yes.
Crab and Tiger NASCAR that I'm possibly watching
Much
this.
love, Krabby.
Electric Days, what are you seeing from your point of view there, buddy?
Right now I just seen Joker get out of three wide. That was nice. But overall I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the whole pack. One in the grass and the couple cars in the grass, but overall I do like what I'm seeing.
And Dank Booty Flake says that these drivers are not holding the line like Xfinity up in the comments. So,
Oh, four car! It's the inside wall. No, the inside wall.
And Drunk to the lead.
Oh man.
Drunk, that's right. Drunk
Ghost falls off the 41, goes to the lead
Wow.
of Drunk Fest.
Drunk Fest to the. Wow. Give me 1 second. Did something happen, or
No.
are you guys okay? I guess something must have happened on my end. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, I lost connection. I'm coming back, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. It hasn't typically. Oh Lord. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Had some technical difficulty issues.
I will keep you all updated on the running order right now. We see the 41 and the 14 in second. The 8 car now moving into second with the 48 behind him, and the 21 of the Ghost in fifth.
Yeah, and I'm currently back on the loading screen thanks to the invites. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what happened. I had some technical difficulty issues.
See, we got a breakaway line, first through fifth, and then the 24 and sixth. See, like the 24 can, and the 42 of Brody behind the 24 can see if they can pick back up on the line here. 24, the 42, and the 88 car.
And yet I'm back. I'm back live, ladies and gentlemen. Off for the stream. My apologies.
Oh, the 48 of Riley almost into the wall on the bottom. Here comes a 14 looking for the lead of Mike G.
And yet he is below the cutoff line. Yet he's the one that definitely needs to try to work himself up, trying to get himself some laps led. And yet, as much as I hate to take the lead away from a teammate, it's the only amount of time for you to get a chance to steal the lead away. Jojo, what are you seeing out there,
Look
buddy?
at this showing.
I'm just watching this top 5. We got 3 Fords, 2 Chevys. But that second pack's coming with Captain Jack and Brody leading it.
Oh, the 8 car of Terrell cuts down and into the bumper, the front bumper of the 48 of Riley. Riley gives him a tap back.
And yet, Riley is definitely someone who you need to keep an eye on at Auto Club. He's definitely one of the favorites to watch. along with the 4 car who got involved with the incident earlier, and that was Nose. But
See,
hey,
another 2-car breakaway behind these top 5 of the 42 and the 24. They look like they're catching up to the top 5 here.
and yet I believe keep an eye on Jackson Altman in 3. He's definitely up in the back, but yet Drunkfest, who's still remaining in the lead. And then here comes Terrell the Phantom on the inside, but yet leaves the teammate
Big run.
Mike G on the outside, but yet here comes the 2 Chevys. Here comes the 8. What can the 8 do?
Oh, the 48 on the inside of the 8 car, three wide in turn 2.
Oh, contact be made.
48 made contact.
Oh.
The 21 of the Ghost pushing the 48 of Riley. Looks like the 14 might cut him off here, but no, Riley gets down onto the apron.
And Riley's going to try to take the lead away. Make it 3, maybe 4 wide.
Oh, the 41 overran the corner there.
Oh, everybody getting back into the picture now.
Here comes
and the 8 car is going to lead that lap.
It looks like the 48 on the inside tried to steal the lap away. Contact be made from the 8 and the 21.
Oh, there goes the 24. They're loose.
He saved
24 saved it though.
Here comes Brody. Here comes the 14 up on the outside.
Brody in a bad spot right there in the middle of that pack. Now this looks like a battle for the lead right here between the 48 of Riley and the 8 car of Terrell and the 21 of Ghost.
And yeah, it looks like Ubi's going to try to get himself a run, and yet he's going to try to lead this lap. Oh, contact be made from the 8 and the 48. And that's going to put the 8 up high.
Riley telling him to get out of the way. He has no draft to keep up on the outside there. No one wants to join him on the outside. The preferred line to run on this track is the inside or all the way up to the wall. And here we see the 2 Fords on the bottom, the 21 and the 41, trying to take the lead away from the Chevy tandem of the 8 and the 48, and the 8 car overruns a corner.
What can he do at this point? Oh, the 21. The
21 in the grass. Oh man,
he saved it though. And there's someone that we have not mentioned in this race, and that is the 10 of the Heredia God. He is struggling in the back.
That is very unlike Heredia. He is looking for redemption this week.
And right now he's
after struggling last week at Sonoma.
Electric Days, what do you think about the battles we've been seeing right now, man?
Just great. I'm seeing a lot of people riding that white line. A lot of people staying on that bottom, knowing that you need a lot of cars to draft and stay up there in that front. There you go, Joker.
I'm right.
Brody making a move on the 8 car on the inside. He's got the 24 pushing him.
And you see the 17, he's going to be a lap down. That is the 17 of Fluffy Sacks.
And here comes the 88 of Always Joker.
Joker right
moving
now.
Moving into 3rd place.
Joker right now moving from the back, moving up, going from the back, moving up to the front. So yeah,
Brody up to 4th here.
So yeah, you can imagine what his plans are the moment he catches up to the 41's bumper of Drunk Fest.
Looks like the 2 car hit the wall back there in the back. Slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah.
And yet, if you're Ubi and if you're Drunk Fest, you gotta focus on trying to stay up front, because here comes Joker trying to move up to the inside of the 41, and yet moves out to the outside, but here comes Joker, and yet Ubi comes out on the bottom, and yet that's gonna put Joker up in 2nd, and here comes Brody. He's gonna move up along with Joker, and yet Brody's gonna move up in 3rd.
Brody working with the Chevrolet teammate there, not team teammates, but manufacturer teammates. They are looking to come up here and get another Chevrolet in the draft, and 1, 2, 3 in a line.
And yet, you best believe that what's going through Ubi's mind at the moment right now is that he wanted the Season 1 championship, but yet he could not make it to the Final Four last season, and yet he is trying to redeem himself, trying to get ready He's trying to be able to compete for another championship, but yet this time he wants to be able to win. This time he wants to be able to make a name for himself.
88 all over the back bumper. He's gonna look to make a move right here for the lead.
And yet, wherever the 88 goes, I can only assume that the 42 is going to go with him.
There they go. Now we see about two out of the.
Oh, Brody
Brody.
moves, but he's gonna make a move.
Brody's going to go on the inside of Joker.
Oh.
What a move by the 42 of
What an
Brody
aggressive move.
And here comes Drunk Fast. Drunk Fast is going to push the 42 to pass Joker. And that's going to leave
What
that
a move by Brody.
And that's going to leave that inside lane open unless Obi can come down, and he will. And that
2 car coming back on the track from pit road as long as the 34.
And that is Sharp right there. That is your teammate, I believe, there, JoJo.
Yeah, the 2 of Sharp is my teammate or affiliate.
Down on the apron to the grass.
If he going to get it, yes.
Oh,
contact!
Contact being
3
made.
wide.
Oh boy, Obi's gonna lead this lap, and yet here comes the push from the 24 to the 42.
Here comes the 88. 88 into the lead here, I think.
Oh boy,
All the way out to the wall, and here 88 in the lead.
88 of the always Joker takes the lead after that incident happened between the 42 and the 48. You gotta think some frustrations going on. We do see some drivers going down the pit road. The 24, the 12, we see the 10 and the Heredity Gods. Yet this can mean only one thing: green flag stops, ladies and gentlemen.
6 car into pit road. That is L. Dallin 97.
Never mind. Never mind. It looked like the 24 was going to come down, but I don't believe so.
9 car Maker coming into pit road along with the 14. And that looks like the 96, I believe, coming into pit road.
And you have the 12 Fire Slayer, and I believe the 10 on the Heredity God. They're going to be lapped on once more. Oh boy.
Oh man.
This is going to get really dicey here, guys. Y'all need to keep an eye on this one.
I really wanted to say 3 out of the 400 cars are all inside the top 5.
But the question is, who's coming down? We did see some drivers alerting the other drivers.
And here comes the 24
the 41,
and the 41.
And the 8, I believe, did the 8 come down? Yeah,
Joker, the 48, the 8, the 41.
So yeah,
the 24.
Yeah, Brody's going to stay out to make sure he gets those much-needed points.
The 9 car of Maker leaving pit road.
And I believe the 14 of the Ghost is leaving pit road as well. So that, you can imagine what's going through Brody's mind is trying to save as much fuel. We all know he has a will, so yet can he save the amount of gas that he can save?
Oh, I'm sorry. I confused the 96. 20 coming down pit road. He is back out on the track.
Oh,
Brody just got it down.
Brody into pit road.
Brody did come into pit road.
And we see the 4 car and the 1 car leaving pit road now. And the 48 getting back on the track.
And yet, you can only assume who is. Could Brody take the lead away from? Could Joker take the lead away from Brody?
Brody coming out right now.
Brody being scored in first, I believe.
Here comes Joker though. Joker just now past the start-finish line.
Oh man, it's gonna be a battle down this backstretch. We see Brody picking up speed here. It's gonna be a battle with the Joker coming around the backstretch. Brody picking up speed down the backstretch now as he enters it.
I think Brody took 2 tires.
That you can only imagine. You can only assume by that because Brody is well above pace, above the 88 machine. Let's go ahead and get to Brody here. Yeah, potentially a two tire stop, which is a really interesting strategy. But with these situations, Brody can save his tires. He can save his equipment pretty good. So far, we're seeing some pack racing, but yet it wasn't as intense as it was in the Xfinity race.
Xfinity race was very intense, but we see these drivers picking and choosing the correct lines to run, and that is saving caution laps as we come up on 6 laps to go. I believe this is going to be 5 laps to go for Brody in the stage.
And right now, looking at Nobes' stream so far, the Heredia God is in 12th, Dallin is in 13th, Nobes is in 14th, Matt Black 15th, and Fistbuster in 16th. So yet, Nobes is really well off pace right now, especially with his situation that he got involved with earlier. So yeah, the only thing
Brody leading.
Brody leading, but yet this is a really good strategy. Taking 2 tires is going to keep him above Obi. It's going to keep him above Joker. So that's
4 laps to go now.
4 laps to go, and yet, so, but here comes Joker though. Joker is not too far away from Brody.
No, but he.
I think Brody is going to possibly come away with the stage, and that pit strategy is going to come out to help him in the end of the stage.
But the question is, can Joker get him before the end of the stage? That's the main key question.
Joker on 4 tires, Brody on 2 tires. We're going to see how that plays out here. So 3 laps to go, I believe.
I still think Brody got this in the bag just because of how far he got out to a lead coming out of pit road.
Facts.
They both on the same backstretch, but don't know. It looked like he's still about 5 to 4 tenths away from Brody.
And yeah, Brody's just really enjoying this lead right now. So yeah, that's the only main key he just needs to focus on.
Coming up on 2 laps to go in the stage now. Joker looks to be closing the gap on Brody here.
And I think he might actually catch him coming out of turn 3. Or
he's definitely making up ground on Brody here. That's scary fast right there at the 88.
Yes.
Yeah, that is freaking fast right there from Joker. But yet, here comes Brody. Brody's gonna
Coming out of turn 4.
Brody's gonna beat.
This will be the last lap in the stage.
And yet,
Right there.
he's right there. I told y'all, do not sleep on Joker. Joker has some pretty fast cars.
And he has caught him here in turn 2. He's going to have the draft coming down the backstretch.
Can Joker win the stage?
There's a possibility. I mean, because
Brody breaking the draft.
But yet, Joker's gonna win the stage. Joker's gonna win the stage, and yet Brody's gonna. Could he take second? No, it's gonna be Ubi.
I think something's wrong with Brody.
Right.
Yeah,
something could be wrong with Brody here.
He is well off the pace.
Oh, it looked like he was out of fuel.
Yeah, I think he's out of gas.
But yet, could he? And he crossed the start finish line, so yet that should put him what 10th maybe? Maybe 10th,
no,
maybe 11th.
Might be out of stage points.
Wow, what a
yeah, that could be around 10th place.
I would say look like. So stage 1 winner belongs to Joker after a really gutsy call by Brody to pick up 2 tires, and yet Joker, who I told you guys is really fast here, and yet he caught up to Brody. So yet good for him to get a chance to win the stage. He's trying to make it 2 in a row.
I wonder what happened to Brody there.
I think Brody must have ran out of fuel.
He had to have been. He had to have.
Cause ain't no way Joker got up there just off the 2. Getting up there off of 2 tires, man. That was pretty nice.
He's gonna leave.
Now the Ghost is back on the front row.
And yet Joker is gonna be the one bringing us back to green flag with the Ghost. Yeah, ooh, is that Fistbuster in the back there?
Go in the grass.
That's Fistbuster, I believe, ain't it?
And that is fifth. Yes, that is. He's gonna be.
And into the wall.
Oh,
Oh, sharp.
and yeah, he's out.
Sharp.
Oh man.
And the 88 takes sole position of first place coming out of turn 2 as the 21 and the 48 coming strong behind him. He takes the outside line. And now he goes back to the inside.
Joker with that lead, he is doing really, really good. But yet the question is what can he do at the moment? And yeah, he's got some traffic in the back. He's got his teammate. He's got
Strong move by the 41.
Yeah, that was bold. That was a bold move to go all the way high and come right down low.
here comes Ubi, and yet these two, even though they're teammates, they will race each other like they're enemies.
Oh, we got too high up and I'll tap the wall a little
Oh,
bit.
The 24.
Oh, we got a crash.
Crashed in
The
the back.
24.
And the 9 saves it.
24 car.
24
The
car.
And the 6 car.
Ooh.
And the 9, I think, got hit too.
That one, I believe it was Captain Jack and Ricard. That's got to be a caution because there was more than one car that got involved with the accident. So yet,
They're still racing.
So yet, I guess I don't know.
think that was a caution. 2 cars.
They might want to be careful coming back on this backstretch here. As the 41 looks to take second place. And the backstretch is clear, so I don't think there's a caution going to come out.
I think well they kept it clean. So yet the green flag stays out with Joker, Ghost, Drunkfest, and Riley, who you're seeing on the stream. You're seeing it from his view of the racetrack. I'm telling you, it's very bumpy up on the backstretch, but yeah, it makes it for great racing, especially with the draft. Ooh, Ubi's getting loose. I believe they're slowing down. This could be a manual caution.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, this is a manual caution.
Manual caution. First actual caution of the evening due to a 3-car wreck, I believe.
The 9 didn't hit no wall, but he did get hit by the 24. I'm surprised. Actually happy that he got out of it.
I'm surprised he didn't spin out.
Right.
But the 6 car did in fact spin out along with the 24.
Good for him though to keep it green. They tried to, but they realized the situation, so they said, "Go ahead and throw out the green flag."
What a race to start off.
That was
Strong competition.
really strong competition. That's what you'll see from the truck series. Everyone's coming down to pit road because you best believe they're not going to save fuel. But then again, some people could be staying out. So who's going to take the gutsy call? Which I don't think it looks like anybody's going to be staying out. Oh yeah, they will. The 17, I believe he is currently the lucky dog, maybe.
I believe so, because he was slow in the apron at the beginning of the race.
So yet, Fluffy Sacks currently getting his lap back. So yet, you can only imagine the amount of time before he gets a chance to try to run and get back up to the front. Fluffy Sacks, who's an incredible owner and incredible driver. He's got himself a chance. He's got the equipment, but the question is does he have the speed?
The 8
And
got
the
out.
8 car first.
Just blasted out of
And
there.
the 3 car. Dude, the 34 in second. I believe the 21 was in third.
So
And
Terrell,
the 88 in fourth.
What a move.
So Terrell the Phantom is the first one that came out of the pit road.
I feel like that was a two-tire stop there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jurger did came out of the pits, but it didn't come out fast enough. It is all thanks to Terrell the Phantom with where his pit box is. Definitely helped him out for sure.
I believe he had the 5th pit stall.
I think Fluffy's not a lap down. I think he just stayed out.
Where's Trainer going to?
He must have been trying to serve a penalty or something. Don't really know.
I'm confused about that as well because it looked like he just got knocked into the pit road, I believe. So yeah, you could be right there, Electric Days. Fluffy may not be a lap down. Instead, he could be the leader here. So very good for him.
Right. did see Hendrick did not get out pretty well as they was out there in top five. Now they fell back a little bit.
Well, I
We're
mean,
about to be coming up on 21 laps to go in the stage, gentlemen.
alrighty, and did you see Joker with the choose cone rule? Joker's going to be the one that's going to be starting on the inside. And meanwhile, with Brody's drivers, who's not only the owner of RCR, but he's also the owner of Chip Ganassi. Two of his drivers are up there, up in the top five, and that you see is you see I believe it's Jackson and Terrell the Phantom. So good for those two. And yet Fluffy's going to take us to clustered up there.
21 just.
Oh, the Rickson!
Oh.
Green flag.
Oh.
Oh!
They're wrecked.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Wait, what
Bad
happened?
restart. Bad restart for the 21. The 21
they going back on.
and the 48 got the worst end of the stick out of that. It looked like Fluffy's going to surrender the lead to the 88 and get on the apron here.
Oh. Bad restart for everybody.
Bad restart for everyone. I definitely do agree, but yet Fluffy's going to go to the back. So yet, only imagine what he's going through at the moment. But yet, it is Joker who took advantage, and yet Joker remains back on the lead.
Oh, the 9 slid up way too high. At least he saved it though.
So far, 3 cars. That is the top 3 is looking to be the 88 of Joker, the 21 of the Ghost, and the 41 of Drunkfest. Meanwhile, also do want to bring some announcements to you guys that tomorrow that for those drivers who do not have a ride, we will have a little free agent race. So yet, if you guys make sure to check out my channel, you'll get a chance to see that. You'll get a chance to see that free agent race. I'll be in it. Brock's gonna be in it. It'll be a lot of fun.
I'll be in it. Great racing tomorrow.
And definitely gonna be a lot of great fun. And lots of days you can watch. It's just like our fans will get a chance to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's coming out of
Oh,
pit
the 17
road.
coming out of pit road.
Oh boy!
Oh, that was very dangerous.
That was very dangerous. Oh my lord!
Might get a penalty off of that.
I don't think.
Sad to say. 4 wide.
3, 4 wide up in the back. Oh boy! Can they?
The 21 got the 14 behind him.
42.
Brody trying to get there.
Oh, hang on. Everybody go right back to 2 wide.
Wow, what a corner
What?
for these drivers.
What a great race this is right now, guys. Great racing. Went from 3 to 4 wide, back to 2 wide racing. This is what I like to see.
3
Back
wide
to
in the
3
middle there. The
wide.
14. Look at the move by the 14.
Making a strong.
Mike
Make it
G.
4 wide.
Mike
Wow,
G.
and Brody right behind him,
Oh.
giving him the help he needs.
Oh,
I
boy.
see Ruby. Oh, he in the wall.
Oh, man. And 41 making contact with a 24.
They hang on to it.
Oh my lord!
What?
What a series of events there.
What a great series of events. Here comes the 14 of Mike G. He's going to try to take the lead away from Joker with the help of Brody. And then
Oh, man.
Mike G is going to be the one to get himself some lap slide and get those points he needs. Very good for Mike G.
Brody has his teammate
Woo.
behind him, though.
Here comes
I mean,
Brody.
Joker has his teammate behind him.
But yeah, here comes
In
Brody.
the 24.
Brody's going to take the lead away from Mike G after helping Mike G pushing Joker. Man, what a series of events that was there, guys.
Wow. Great racing here.
Great
Mike
racing.
G taking a big risk going into the corner to take the lead, but Brody takes it away from him.
You best believe that he was trying to take a big risk for it to get a big reward, but yet so far that reward ain't until stage 3. Oh, I'm hearing some crunching. I'm hearing some crunching. Oh boy. We're still good though. We're still good. The 14 still in second place right now. He is trying to hold on to it.
That was one of the boldest moves I've ever seen. Out of that 14 car, we're coming up on 15 laps to go here for Brody in stage 2.
Joker, who won stage 1, who's currently in 3rd. He's got his teammate, Captain Jack, in the 4th, and yet there's a battle for 5th place right there. Oh, Sharp hits the grass. Sharp hits the grass, but yet he saves it. Very good for Sharp after he clipped in the grass right there. He is not having a great race right now. That is sharp in the 2 car. Okay, get back up
I
to the
see.
front.
I see Ghost. Ghost is trying to get back up there. Knows that y'all say the last year winner, last season winner actually,
I know.
and Hennessy.
I'll say no. That's not Ghost. That is the 12 of Fire Slayer. He is the one that's trying to make a statement up there. So that is very
And
really good.
Big move from Fire Slayer to get up into fourth.
And yet, and which by the way, little story for you guys to know about Fire Slayer. He started this league up thanks to Brody. He got a chance to 3 car, and here he is in season 3.
loving to see that 14 and 88 working together. They up on that high lane, but
And the
remember,
12 car looking on the bottom for the lead on Brody.
12 car is trying to take the lead away.
And he's going to lead that lap.
yeah, Brody got that just by inches.
All right. Sorry guys, we're having some more technical difficulties, but yet so far we're still good up here.
14.
12 car in the lead.
14 car.
I know Brody won it.
And here comes Joker on the back of the bumper of the 14 car. The 12 car cannot get all the way to the bottom. And Brody on the outside, out of the draft.
And here comes Fire Slayer. Fire Slayer needs to block that bottom. He needs to block that bottom so he can give himself a stage win. And that's what he needs right now. Fire Slayer doing a really good job right now blocking. Here comes Joker trying. The Joker trying to go on the inside of Mike G, but that's not the case.
Great racing out of these drivers here.
Really great racing. This has definitely been a fun stage to watch. And here comes the Ready Guy, someone that we've not mentioned. He's up in the top 5.
Bounce back week for Heredia. He is looking to get a win here today and redeem himself for last week.
Yes. And I'm seeing that it takes you time to, after the first day, you gotta get used to the track and everything, it looks like.
Oh, I hear some crunching in the back. There's some crunching.
Oh, it's a 48 hitting the wall.
Fire almost hit the wall.
Oh, man.
Let's go ahead and get back.
Heredia on the bumper of his teammate.
Here comes Brody. Brody's on the inside. Fire needs to block that bottom. How many laps do we have left to go there, Bronk?
I will have that in the next 30 seconds.
Right now, Fire Slayer is switching between lanes. As Brody got under there.
Brody's trying to get one underneath there. He's trying to work on the inside line, but yet Fire Slayer's going to have the advantage with the outside here. He knows very well what to do, but yet the question is what can he do on the outside? Brody's going to go from the bottom and try to cut in front of Fire Slayer, but that's not the case. Fire Slayer goes straight down to the bottom. A really good strategy from Fire Slayer.
6 laps to go, this time by for Fire Slayer.
And it should be coming up to 5 to go?
Coming up 5.
5 to go, 5 laps to go here at the end of stage 2.
I just seen Joker make a nice pass to pass Brody and the rest of them coming out of turn 4.
Joker looking for the lead again.
If Joker and Brody keep battling, then yet Fire Slayer might get a chance to pull away and get himself his first stage win.
Yes.
Now we're coming up on 5 to go. After they cross the line, it'll be 5 to go.
Okay. Brody outside, way out there.
Fire Slayer still holding on to that inside line. He's still going to remain the leader.
That was a nice finish.
Heredia, the 3rd car in line on the inside line. Yeah. He's looking for the pass on Joker on the inside.
Someone who we've not mentioned because he has been struggling in the back. Well, he's trying to keep the pace up as the leader. Oh, Fire Slayer to the wall!
Oh, they make contact!
Fire Slayer
to the wall. That put Brody into the lead.
Oh! He's going to be up in the back. Meanwhile, back up front, it is Brody that takes the lead after that incident happened before Fire Slayer.
Ghost is still there. I mean, Fire Slayer is still there inside that pack. Hopefully, he can try to find a way how to get back up there.
4 laps to go.
4 laps to go at the end to conclude the end of stage 2. Here comes Joker, who's
3 wide.
Birdie going to take that inside line. He's going to be all over the front bumper of Always Joker with his back bumper.
Here comes Already God. Already God got his teammate Mike G. They're trying to work together, but yet at the same time, Already's teammate
Joker squeezing in there.
That was a bold move by Joker, but yet the 10 is trying. The 10
Oh,
is
man,
gonna make it
Already
3 wide, 4 wide.
4 wide, 14. Oh, the 41.
Oh, 41 spins.
Rack.
He collects a 9 car.
Big
He
one.
collects a
Big
bunch
one.
of cars.
Big crash in the back on the front stretch.
I think it was
Oof.
death that we had seen back here.
So we could see a green-white checker to the end of stage 2, I believe, or do we not? Do we have enough?
That will be the end of stage 2 there. Brody getting the stage win.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my lord.
And after we come out of pits, we're looking at around 40 to go.
Where did we go for the last stage?
Right now, there's 44 to go. After the pit cycle and the caution laps, I'm going to be seeing about 40 to go.
What a race this is here, guys. What a stage that was. Kudos to everyone involved. Alright, green flag. Green flag back in the air, and yet here comes Brody. Brody's trying to keep his lead, but yet he's got some good veteran drivers like Joker right behind him. So much Joker, who's pretty much known to win a race here at Auto Club. He knows how much this race means to him. Trying to go back to back for Hendrick in the Cup Series.
It'll be coming back around to the start-finish line. Then it will be 40 laps to go.
It'll be 40 laps to go, so pretty much 41 laps to go. But now we're gonna be at 40 laps to go.
I'm gonna be right back.
All right, take your time. Me and Brock got you covered. Whenever you get back, so far, Brody's still in the lead right now. Joker's trying to find the pace. He's trying to find the draft. Meanwhile, if you got to think about this though, Brock, wherever Joker's gonna go, you got to think about this though. Mike G's gonna help him out.
Mike G is definitely going to help him out, but I think the Ghost is also going to try to help him out and see whoever can pass Brody here.
Joker trying to go on the outside, but here comes the Ghost. Brody's gonna block.
The 88 got loose.
Big Red. They still kept it going though.
The 14 is scored in the lead right now.
And yet the 14 is going to take the lead away from Brody after that incident.
Wow. And the 24 is spinning in the back of the pack. Are we going to see a caution from this?
We definitely will. We definitely should. Because there was, but then again, if all the drivers saved it, then yet you gotta wonder what's going on from their point of view. I mean,
39 laps to go now. Coming up on 38.
The 14 is gonna block Brody. Just watch. The 14 is gonna block Brody with as much as he can. And yet,
I think the 21 is. The 21 is going to take Brody's line here, but he's going to dive to the inside.
oh, the 42's got the. Here comes Collard in the 38.
Oh, the 21 and the 88 all down to the grass. I believe that is a manual caution.
Manual caution. Second, I believe third caution of the evening. Wow.
For the 24 spinning in the back of the pack.
Wow, that is intense, ladies and gentlemen.
Great racing here from these Cup drivers. Brody doing everything he can to stay up there in the top two, but we see the 21 and the 14 Mustang connection. They're definitely working together.
Man, what a stage, what a race this is. And yet, you got to think about how comfortable Mike G is. But yet, don't be surprised. But what we saw in stage 2, we saw what happened between Joker, he was the first one in pit road, but yet he ended up leading out, I believe, fifth. And Jackson, or not Jackson, but Terrell the Phantom was the first one to come out of pit road.
And every single car on the track is going to be on pit road now.
So the question is if you're the crew chief / driver, what are you thinking? You definitely want to go all four tires, I believe, right?
I'm thinking I'm going to get my car right and well enough to make it to the end of the race here and compete all the way to the end. The 4 car already out of pit road.
That is Nobes. Nobes is first. Nobes
And
is
the 14
first
as
one.
well.
That is a very interesting. So you think they
The
might?
4 car took no tires.
What?
No tires and a half a can of fuel for the 4 car. He wants position. He's banking on another caution to come out.
That is a very bold move by the 4 right there.
Very.
But yet
And he is being scored in the lead.
he's a leader. But yet, think about this: the top 3. It is Nobes, it is Mike G, and it is Color, who's currently up in the top 3. And may I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to at the end of this race, we will get a chance to interview our top 3. Whoever finishes first, second, and third, we will get a chance to talk to them. That is right after this race here, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you want to stay tuned for that.
But man, what is Nobes thinking? Do you think that is a calculated risk, or is that a mistake that's going to cost him in the long run?
I think from his point of view, I believe he knows that there could be some chances of some cautions that could be played out. We haven't seen many cautions compared to the Xfinity race, but yet he has a feeling that that chance could happen.
Taking a big risk here. Will he get the big reward?
A very big risk, but yet whatever happens, you gotta wonder, with Brody starting on the outside, could the outside help Brody out and help the Ghost out?
I think the Ghost and Brody are going to connect right there on the outside, and I think the 14 is going to make a move on the 4 car right here, considering the 4 car is on old tires and everybody else is on new tires.
Even though Nobes is already into the playoffs, you gotta wonder what's going through his mind.
This track on old tires is like sledding down a mountain in an avalanche. It is very slippery. You will go and hit the wall if you overcorrect the turn. And this is the green flag right here.
Green flag in the air to continue stage number 3. And yet, what a very bold move. Brody trying to go down to the inside, but yet that did not play out. Brody's going to be dealing with some traffic. He's got the Ghost, I believe, and the Firestarter, who's up in 4th.
And there's the 38 car up in the 3rd place.
Of Color.
We got 35 laps remaining in the race, coming up on 34 next time by.
And yet, this is what I want to see from the 38 of Color. I got a chance to drive in the 38 last season before I had to drop down to the Truck Series due to the schedule. But yet, that 30 car means a lot to Fluffy and that Roush organization. So the fact that Color is up there in the top 5 is definitely glad to see Color get a chance to work his way up there.
And he looks fast. But this 4 car Nobes very impressive on old tires here.
I'm really surprised by this moment, but yet, the one person I'm not really surprised about?
Who is that?
That 88 of Always Joker, who you can only assume he took tires, and look at there, he's battling for second place, and that if these drivers keep battling, Nose could potentially pull away.
Oh, for sure. He could definitely catch some clean air, but it looks like Joker is going to come on the outside of him.
And yet, on the outside, but yet Mike G's going to try to stay on the inside, and yet
Nose is going to lead that lap.
If Joker has enough room, he can come straight down, but yet Mike G is right there, right behind Nobes' back bumper. So yet,
his teammate. And there goes the 88 around the 4.
And yet this never fails to amaze me. Joker has been incredible throughout this whole race, and he has made a really awesome move on the outside. Good for Joker.
And as we look down here on the inside, we see the 21 and the 42 hooking up once again. We could see that later in the race. And the 4 car brings my soaps all the way up into the wall. Oh, the 6 car makes contact.
Oh, and
the 14 all the way in the grass.
Oh man, that is something you do not want Mike G. Oh, he made contact with the two.
Oh, the
The
two
race
car
moving
into the wall.
into the 17 of Fluffy Sacks. That is going to bring
Wow.
out the. I won't.
And the 22 of Masopes is going to move into second place.
And yet,
Sporting the Auto Club colors for the race here at Auto Club.
and yet that's something that Masopes has been needing. He's been needing a strong run throughout this whole season, and yet this is where he needs to be at right now. He's definitely one of the favorite contenders. Oh, someone's in the grass, and yet that was Big Ghost, but yet they saved it though. So far, some good saves. I'm really surprised that they're not throwing a manual, but yet they could be in the next lap. But yet, we've seen two cars, the 2 and the 17, get involved up in turn 1 just a lap ago. So I'm really surprised that they're still going green.
30 laps to go. Next time by. Six car all over the back bumper of the 22. He looks like he's going to move the 22 up the track and take position. But here comes a 12 car and the 42 right behind him.
And the last time we saw Dallin, whenever I got a chance to call a race from the broadcast booth, he was finishing up in the top 3 at Texas along with Joker. And yet, the 6 car, he's something that you definitely need to watch. And I believe we have
Manual caution.
our 4th caution of the evening. Bronk, it has been a crazy night, but it's been a fun one to say the least here in the Cup Series.
Oh yeah, very fun night. Very, very good racing here. We see some very aggressive moves like the one from Mike G. That was probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen out of a Cup driver.
That was incredible. That was really incredible. And so, yeah, oh, Mike G's going to clip the grass there, but yet...
I think we should done Sports Center top 10 that because that was an incredible move.
That was. Man, I will say this, though, and I will give my applause to Nobes for not even taking tires. He just pretty much went out there and got just a chance to lead a lap, getting some points. So very good for that 4 of Nobes.
We're going to see if he takes tires here. I'm almost certain he's going to take tires.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, he's on the wheel, I'm assuming, but yet the question is he going to take tires? I believe he should, because you don't want to run your tires out and potentially ruin the race as far as the run that he's had.
We're going to be 29 laps to go when everybody enters pit road, 28 next time by. We're seeing that we could have about 23 estimated laps of fuel after the pit cycle is over, considering if they took a full can of fuel, which I'm sure everyone did.
And Joker's going to be the first one to lead out, and while we get the chance, if there were some issues that we've had, I just now got an email from NASCAR Heat that they were doing a Ultimate Summer Showdown. So if we have any issues, we know the reason why now.
Okay. This end of the race here, if it's completely green flag, we could see fuel strategy come into play. People, just like Nobes, could be very bold on their pit strategies for positions. Could we see a pit strategy winner out of this race?
Fuel strategy. And yet, choose cone rule is infected now. So yet the question is who is going to be staying up high, who's going to be staying out low. It looks like Dowlin's going to be running up the top along with Masopes, and then Masopes' teammate Fire Slayer is going to be running down to the bottom on the inside. Brody on the outside. Looks like you see the 4 of Nobes on the inside. Outside goes to the Ready God and Drunk Fest.
I believe we're going to see the aggression out of these drivers ramp up as the race comes down to the wire. We're going to see more bold moves, trying to take positions and trying to take the lead. I'm sure these top 5 drivers are going to be the most aggressive on the track.
That is something that we definitely are looking forward to right now. and we should be going green this time by the two cars up in the front row. It is Joker and Dallin in the sixth. Green flag back in the air. We look at the start of Fire
This
Slayer.
car got a bad restart.
The sixth car did not get the restart he needed. Green flag back in the air. It is all Joker, and here comes Fire Slayer. But yet, here comes Nobes in third place right now.
Nove's pit strategy paying off for position here.
Right now is always Joker, but then again, here comes Fire Slayer. You gotta assume they gotta be following Joker's line.
Oh yeah, he's definitely have the best line on the track right now as we're coming up on 26 laps to go. Joker leading another lap. Can Fire Slayer make a move on him?
That was a really tough, close call right there from the Soaps, who went straight down to the inside line, and yet thankfully he didn't wreck or anything. So a very close call from Soaps right there.
Looks like we're breaking out into a single file line here, following the draft. We don't see any tandems coming together.
Here comes Fire Slayer. Fire Slayer giving Joker a little pinch. I don't know if they made contact or what. 26 laps, I'm assuming, right there. Oh boy. Here comes Nobes. Nobes on the outside.
Man, that 12 car was all over the bumper of the 88 car coming into the corner. I think he overran the corner, overdrove it, I'm sorry, and lost that position right there to Nobes. And the 12 car seems to be battling back for second. And here comes the Soaps on the inside. Oh my God!
Because it's three wide for second place. What a move by my Soaps here.
And here comes Brody right behind the 22.
Brody, someone that we've been watching throughout this whole race. He's helped Mike G. He's helped plenty of drivers. But the question is, can he help the Soaps get through Nopes and Fire Slayer to try to catch up to Joker here?
This race is going to come down to a very late, under 10 lap to go, green flag pit stop, barring any cautions. We're going to see who has the best pit strategy in order to win this race here, because if they keep going green, we got coming this next time by 23 laps to go. These cars will run out of gas before that, so they're going to have to come to pit at least one more time.
And here comes the Heredia God. Heredia God made it three wide. Brody's going to go losing some spots. And yet the Heredia God currently up in top five, battling with Dallin. Dallin's trying to keep his spot, but yet the Heredia God said, nope, I'm going to take your spot and try to gain a spot against the Heredia God.
22 of Masopes on the right rear quarter panel of the 88 of Joker.
Let's go ahead and get back.
And he's going to get a run on the outside line.
And that Nobes is right there. He's pushing Masopes. So the question is where's the outcome going to be off of turn 3 and 4? Joker's going to get right in front of Masopes.
Masopes crosses him over.
And yet Masopes is going to, could he take the lead away? It looks like Masopes
it looks like he's going to lead that lap.
Getting some points there.
Great racing here late in the race.
Great racing right now for Masopes. Masopes is trying to keep the Penske streak alive because Penske won in the Truck Series and then the Xfinity Series. Can him or a Penske driver win it for the Cup Series right now?
Next time by 21 laps to go, and here comes Nobes on the inside, followed by Heredia God, his teammate, right behind him. But Joker's going to look to squeeze in that little space right there. But yeah, he does.
You can only imagine what Masopes is going through his mind. He's seeing a mirror full of drivers that want to pass him for the lead and maybe potentially for the win. So if I was Masopes, I would keep an eye on my equipment, keep an eye on my tires and my fuel strategy, and try to save, but most of all, try to keep them behind me.
Heredia, great showing after last week. He is getting redemption here as Joker squeezes him up to the wall, and that'll open the door for this 12 car to get under him and take position.
Fire Slayer been having a great run this evening, but yet he's currently struggling, battling against Brody.
And the 10 car up into third.
Good for Heredia God. And yet, if you're Nobes, you gotta be thinking to yourself, wherever I go, here comes Joker.
Oh, the 88
What
dives into
a
that corner.
leaving the gap wide open for Joker. What a move that was, but can he hold it?
Wow, he's not in the draft right now. He's going to have to rely on that side draft.
It has been all Penske, but yet most of all, it's been all Masopes right now. But yet, you can only imagine what SHR is going through their mind. They've got to be working on some sort of strategy and seeing what they can do to pass Masopes right now.
Looks like these cars have 12 and a half to 13 laps of fuel left.
Here comes the Heredia God, because the Heredia God passed Nobes, and yet he's not like it's not likely going to happen. So far, the top 5 right now is Masopes, Nobes, Heredia God, Joker, and potentially Fire Slayer.
Next time by, 18 laps to go, 13 laps of fuel left. We're going to have to see a splash and go opportunity here out of these cars.
But yet the question is can we see some two-tire stops? That's something that we saw in stage 1, but yet it did not play out for Brody.
I think that no tire stop really just saved Nobes' day. He's out there in second place. That manual caution really saved him, and he was able to get his 4 tires and keep the position on the last caution.
Right now has been all Masopes right now, and yet you can only imagine what's going through Nobes' mind. Try to save your equipment, try to save your tires, try to save your gas, because I mean, we've seen these drivers handle the pressure as far as fuel strategy, but could we see that here tonight?
Joker was in trouble there. He was out of the draft going down the backstretch, but he has found himself back in line in 4th position.
Something that we definitely need to keep an eye on. Here comes the Heredia God on the inside. But
Oh,
yet,
wow.
But yet, that's what I was trying to say, is that if you're the leader, you do not have any help as far as saving fuel. But yet, if you're second in the back, you have the chance to be able to save as much fuel as you can with that help of the draft.
Masopes leading with his Ford Mustang brethren. Nobes in the 4 car and Heredia in the 10 car behind him as we come up on 16 laps to go.
You gotta wonder how that's gonna play out as far as fuel wise. Now he's trying to keep his lead right now. He's trying to hold as much as he can. He's trying to save. But yet, what can you do if you're the leader? I mean, you don't got no draft help. You don't got nothing. So yet the only thing you can do is just try to save your fuel as much as you can. Nobes trying to go on the inside thanks to Heredia God, but yet it's not going to play out because Masopes should still keep the lead, and he will.
I think we're going to be about 5 to 6 laps short of fuel there, Code Red. I think we're going to have to see some green flag stops barring a caution.
Oh boy, here comes Nobes, and yet Nobes saves it. Man, this is making my heart pound right now.
Lots of great racing here.
Lots of great racing. The whole race has been fantastic. It has been a great race for our Cup Series drivers. What a great way to end the night here with our doubleheader.
Wouldn't want to end the night anyway else other than some great racing here from our Cup drivers. We're going to see how the end of the race pans out.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Monday we do not have a race instead, but yet we will come back to green flag action next Thursday night at Dover.
Dover, another concrete track just like this one. Going to have similar tire strategy next week.
But the thing
Coming
is,
back around to 13 to go.
but the tires will wear out even more at Dover. But yeah, we'll get to that. That'll be next Thursday night. Right now, we're still trying to cover our Auto Club race right now. Here comes
Heredia makes a move on the 10 car. I mean, on the 4 car, he's going to move up into second place, and he's going to try to take the lead.
Masopes doing a really good job trying to work on the outside. I think Masopes realizes his situation. Here comes the Heredia God, someone that we've not seen up front throughout the whole race. He's been struggling with traffic.
And look who's behind him. Always Joker, similar of last week's race at Sonoma.
And look who's behind him. Someone that I've been wanting to see have himself a great run, and that is Color. And
Big run from
Dallin.
that 38 team.
Oh boy, contact being made from the 88 and the 4.
88 looks to get under the 10 car.
The 88 is definitely trying to work his way up to the front. Oh, contact they're being made.
Oh.
I don't know.
Like you said earlier, Masopes is loving this. He's loving seeing them battle back there so he can gain ground. They're losing time on Masopes battling each other.
I didn't know if Heredia was trying to make a signal to pit or if he was trying to make sure that Joker would stay behind him. I don't know what happened. But yet, either way, Heredia's still in second.
We see a car coming out of pit road here on the bottom.
That would be the 14 of Mike Jean. Ooh, that was really, really close. You got to be careful.
We got about 5 laps of fuel left in these cars. And we're coming up on 10 laps to go.
Masopes was signaled to come down to pit road, so yet they know that Masopes may end up going down pit road. Contact. Oh, no contact.
Oh, this is going to be bad if somebody comes down to pit road.
And that would be, looks like Joker, not Joker, but Masopes and Fireflyer. And Ubi. I don't know if Ubi. The 12, the 2, and the 6, and the 48. Let's go ahead and get back up front here.
I think Masopes is playing that strategy game. He came down a lap early.
Meanwhile, you're seeing the front once again. It is always Joker, but the question is, who's coming down this time by? And it looks like everyone's going to stay out. And if you're Masopes in that bunch, you gotta hurry up and try to gain some sort of fuel-only strategy and make sure you get up there before the leaders start lapping you.
When we cross the line, it'll be 9 laps to go.
Where
but these cars,
they just came out of pit
9
road.
laps to go.
They just came out of pit road.
These cars are getting bone dry in that fuel tank right there.
Here comes that second pack. They're going to start trying to.
Oh man, this could be trouble here.
And it could be. Here comes that second pack. They're going to try to get up front. And
this could block the lead pack from getting on the pit road here.
That's not what Joker, not what Heredia needs. And yet that is Joker's own teammate Ubi. That's blocking.
Oh, and that's definitely gonna block them from getting on the pit road.
And the 4, what's going on with the 4 right there?
Oh man. Masopes and that group that just came out of pit road is scored 1 lap down, but whenever this 10 car and this 88 car come to pit road, they're going to come back around and be fighting for the lead here.
You can only imagine what's going through their minds. And
they only have a couple laps of fuel left. I believe they're going to come this time.
They're going to come this time by. Hey, do me a favor, keep an eye on the Joker in that pack. I'm gonna keep an eye out with Ubi and this whole pack.
All right.
Because we need to know.
And Joker comes down on the pit road. The 10 car follows him along with the 41, the 4 car, and that looks like the 38 as well.
And yeah, it looks like someone just now came out of pit road. I don't know if that was the 9 of McCard, but yet, yeah, that is the 9 of McCard. So yet, he's going to be losing some spots. But meanwhile, up in turns, up on the backstretch now, it is Ubi leading this pack with Fireslayer and Masopes right now. Here comes Brody. Brody, we haven't seen him much in the stage.
There's only 8 laps remaining, 7 laps now.
Where's that second pack at? Because
they are coming out of pit road now.
They've now crossed the start-finish lines for us. Ubi, Masopes.
The 38 and the 4 car got out of pit road ahead of the 10 car and the 88 car.
And yeah, we see the 10 car on my screen right now. The 48 right now, they're slowly approaching it. So, is Joker still in the lead?
I'm seeing the 4 car being scored in 4th to 38. Or no, the 4 car being scored in 5th to 38. In 4th, the 8 car 27 seconds ahead of the 38 car in 4th in 3rd place. I see the 34 on pit road is the leader.
All right.
So the 38 and the 4 car are right here racing for the lead.
Wow. That is Jackson, or not Jackson, but Color and Nobes.
I do believe that is for the lead. Actually, I think the 42 of Brody is in the lead.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I see Brody 1.0 seconds ahead of the 38 and the 4 car in third, with Always Joker in fourth and Heredia in fifth.
Wow.
So this 3 car battle right here between the 42 to 38 and the 4 is going to come out for the win. And the 88 is right behind them with the 10 car of Heredia about a second back of the 88.
This makes this whole race really interesting right now, and yet if you're Color and Nobes, you gotta work together to try to catch up to Brody in this draft. They have the shot.
Brody, great pit strategy there, being scored in the lead. This 38 and this 4-0, Brody almost got loose there. That'll give the 38 a chance to close in.
They're slowing down. Is that a caution?
I believe that might be a caution.
Oh boy.
I don't think that's the end of the race.
It don't look like that could be the end of the race. What does it look like off Nobes stream?
Yeah, that is a caution. The game caution came out. I believe we're going to see either overtime or green-white checker. Everybody gets another chance to pit here.
Oh boy.
Drama, high drama to end this race here.
This is definitely going to be one to watch. Whoever starts on the inside line could be a huge advantage, but the question is if you're going to be starting on the outside, that's going to make your advantage not so good.
I'm thinking we're going to have 2 overtime laps.
Mike G, looks like Mike G just lied out.
Looks like the 1 car is in first place now.
Matt Black, but yet the question is, did he
Matt
pit?
Black.
And he doesn't. No,
he's trying to win the race.
He's going.
Off of a fuel strategy.
Wow.
Off a pit strategy. This is overtime. We only have 2 laps remaining.
Here comes Color.
Oh, the 38
Color.
forces the...
Oh,
Oh, and he wrecks.
And
Oh, and there goes the 88 around. The 4 car's in the lead.
Wow.
Big pile up in the back.
Wow.
The 4 cars being scored in the lead.
That is a caution to the max right there, ladies and gentlemen. No, they're still going green, so yet...
Still green. And the 4 car of Nobes in first place as the white flag.
White flag in the air one more time for Nobes.
Wow.
What a race this was.
The 42 car still in contention here. He could get a draft off the backstretch.
They need some help. They need to get themselves a pack, but yet
Nobes breaking the draft. Wow.
Oh my lord, this is insane. Coming off of turn 3 and 4. And yet, on National Canada Day, Nobes off the turn 4. Back-to-back wins in California. Nobes is going to win the Auto Club.
What a race. Oh, the 3 car and the 10 car wreck coming to the finish line. But what a race. Happy Canada Day for Nobes.
Happy Canada Day for Nobes right there. Oh my lord.
What a race. What a win for Nobes. That pit strategy right there, giving him positions that he needed, and it costed. It gave him everything he needed for the win.
Wow. What a
And we got Brody in second, we got Riley in third, Fire Slayer in fourth, Masopes in fifth to round out the top 5.
Hey, can you get Nobes up in the boost for me and Obi as well?
Let me see.
Wow, what a race that was. Happy Canada Day for freaking Nobes right there. That was insane.
For real. Big win.
Back-to-back wins in a row at Auto Club for Nobes. 2 wins in a row this season for Nobes right there.
We're gonna see if we can add Nobes here to
Wow.
the booth.
Definitely want to get him up here. Brody's from where he called the Xfinity race earlier tonight. He should be up in the booth. What a race this was. My lord. High drama. That was awesome. That was a huge win for. Give me 1 second. I will make sure. I will find him, and I will make sure. Riley, aka okay, there he is. All right, I've got our race winner up here. Whew.
What
So
a
yet,
race.
not what a race. Happy Canada Day to you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Yo, damn, man.
Man, what a race. What a performance that was, man.
Yeah.
You made
Joker
some.
says Auto Club is his home. I think it's my new home.
I mean, considering what I just said earlier, I mean, back to back wins at Auto Club for you. How do you feel right now?
Feeling great.
Man,
Man, how did that pit strategy work out for you? No tires.
Yeah. The three of us at the front there. Brody was on that strategy too, and we were going to be close on fuel. Me and Kelly were drafting. I don't know. I honestly didn't think we'd have a caution, and I kind of screwed our whole strategy up. But I think me or Color would have won that without a caution.
yeah. So we noticed that you made a bold move by not taking any tires. So yet, what was going through that strategy? What did you do right there?
I mean, I've already got a win, so I was like, you know what? The rest of these races, I'm taking chances to get more wins.
And real quick, I want to welcome Riley and Brody back to the booth. Welcome, gentlemen. Congratulations.
What's up?
Welcome.
Man, Riley, what a performance that was for me. I got to get your thoughts on what happened from your point of view in the race. I mean, you got a chance to lead a couple of laps. I mean, you had some great runs, but in the end, you finished top three. So, I mean, tell us what is going through your mind right now.
Well, I had a few setbacks in stage 2, so I kind of had to work my way back up. But then on that last restart, I had 2 people spin on the apron in front of me, so I'm just glad I missed both of those, to be honest.
I was gonna say, what was going through your mind whenever you see that 8 and then or not the 8, but the 38 and the 1 situation happen right there? I mean, that helped you pretty much get up to the top 3. So I mean, how did it help you right there?
I mean, I thought I was about to be wrecked, but somehow they kept it down just long enough that I got by. But I'm just glad I finished top 5.
All right, welcome back up to the booth, Mr. Brody, who finished second. What a performance that was from you there, Brody.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh man, so Brody, I got a question to ask you. I mean, you got a chance to win stage number 2, I believe, but then what happened in stage 1? I mean, did you take 2 tires, or did you run out of fuel whenever you was battling with Joker for that first stage win?
I ran out of fuel. I was just trying something for the end. I took no tires. I only took fuel, and I ran out of fuel, I think, entering 3. So it just didn't work out at the end. I almost got a stage win. I could have saved for a little bit longer and got some stage points. I finished 11th in the stage.
Yeah. Buddy, you got some questions for our top 3 at the moment, man? Bronk?
Well, how was the race overall in a handling perspective on old tires? I know pit strategy was very important in this race, but I know that track had to be slippery and very slidey out there. How did that feel late in the race?
Yeah, I was sliding around a lot. I tightened it up enough when we took no tires at the end there, but it was still sliding through the corners.
Riley, I'm going to ask you a question. After a really great performance to finish up in the top 3, what does it mean moving forward to go into Dover, especially at a track where wears and tears on the tires?
Yeah, well, I know Dover's not really my best track. I like the track, but I'm just not good at it. But it's good to have a good finish coming into that track. So if I have a bad finish there, it won't hurt me as much.
Alrighty. Brody, what is your thoughts going into the Monster Mile next Thursday?
I'm very excited for Dover. It is one of my better and favorite tracks. I'm looking to win it, honestly.
Alrighty, and it's our race winner. What is your thoughts going to be going into Dover next Thursday night?
Yeah, I like Dover too. It's a hit or miss track usually for me though as well, and sometimes they'll find it, and other times it'll just be absolutely dreadful.
Alright, Bronk, before I get to the final question, Bronk, you got anything for our top three?
Great race, gentlemen. Very high pace, very aggressive.
Alright.
Y'all did amazing today. Congrats.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna ask each one their final thoughts and any final comments they want to say. Riley, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say before we hop off the air?
Not really, other than thank you guys for doing this for us.
Of course.
No problem. Brody, how about you? Any final comments? Any final things you want to say?
I'd like to congratulate Nobes on his win, or his second win of the season. I wish I would have that restart back, but you know, congratulations to him. It was a great race. I had a lot of fun.
Alright, and last but certainly not least, our race winner on National Canada Day, Mr. Nobes. Any final comments? Any final thoughts you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to dedicate this to Mayhem. I don't know what's going on with him, but that wins for him. And our SHR team worked great through that race, and I don't know if you can hear it, but fireworks are going off outside my house too, so we're celebrating. And my birthday's on Monday, so it's just gonna
Happy
be a
early
great week
birthday.
here.
Happy early birthday, yeah, for sure. Alrighty, Bronk, that was a awesome race we got a chance to call. Back and forth, high pace action, man. What was your thoughts
sir.
on? What was your final thoughts on what you saw from tonight?
Man, I saw a bunch of great driving. I saw a bunch of great strategy as well. I know the track was slippery, and it took a great will man to win this race. Congratulations, Nobes. Happy Canada Day, buddy.
And definitely it was definitely a lot of fun race, a lot of action-packed racing back and forth from our Cup Series driver. It was a great race to call, and yet before we hop off the air, I do want to remind you guys that we will not have any Xfinity or Cup Series race because it is the 4th of July weekend. So on behalf of all of us here in the league, we wish you guys a happy 4th of July weekend. We hope you guys be safe and have a great time. But yet from all of us here, that concludes our doubleheader. It was a great night of action racing. We saw JoJo win it in the Xfinity Series, and we saw Nobes get a chance to win it up in the Cup Series on National Canada Day. So yeah, from all of us here in the booth, say happy 4th of July, and we'll see you guys next Thursday night here at Dover.